host, Heidi Lee. Today on The View, we have a wide range of special guests with answering some important questions for us. So everyone please welcome Ellie. Next we have Adam. And Claire. And last but not least, Frank. Alright, everybody have a seat.
Thanks, Heidi, for having me.
First, let's get to know our guests. Let's go to each individual to learn a little bit about them and what their views are before we start. Ellie, why don't you start us off?
Hi Heidi, it's great to be here on The View. I am from the UK and I devote my time to securing gender equality in our society.
Wow, great to finally meet you. How about you, Claire?
Heidi, it's an honor to be here tonight. I want everyone to know that I'm here to spread the knowledge and awareness of what we are doing to the environment and what we as a nation and as an international community need to do to help protect it.
Great. Adam, I know we've been dying to hear you speak. Tell us about yourself.
I'm a separatist, so I believe that smaller groups such as ethnic groups, racial groups, or any other small group like that should break off from the large political groups, I guess.
And Frank, what are your beliefs?
Heidi, my beliefs are simple. As a proud member of the right-wing extremists, I promote myself as a champion among the ordinary white man, with a very high sense of nationalism, and that jobs should stay in the nation and not given to immigrants out of the country. Some might say that me and my fellow politicians are racist, and that may or may not be true.
Now that we've gotten to know everyone, let's start off with our first question. How does anyone feel about the following part of the Beatles?
I think it's great they broke up. Now they can each explore their own individual talents instead of being a group.
False. I think that it's really sad because the Beatles were truly inspiring because their songs about peace and equality, like Let It Be and All You Need Is Love, inspired a lot of anti-war protests, and those protests led to peace protests, such that I lead for equality. And without their help, we may not be making the progress we have today. And John Lennon, if you're out there, my number is 941-632-9488 if you want to give me a jingle.
I think I would have to agree with Ellie that their songs meant something more to the larger community, and whether that was or was not about the environment, as long as people are out there that are activists about something, caring about something other than themselves, I think that's what's really important. I say you should care about the environment, but as long as you're doing something to better this world, that's a good start.
I have no comment on the matter.
This is quite the group we have here. Now, on a more serious note, what are your thoughts on the terrorist attacks at the Olympics in Munich?
Generally, I'd be up for this kind of thing as far as a small group breaking away from a larger group, but this was just straight out murder and a tragedy.
I agree, and not only was it that, but it was a destruction of the environment for no reason other than self-interest.
I think that peace is the answer and equality among everybody. And in this case, unnecessary war must be stopped so we can focus on issues in our home countries.
I agree with my fellow panel. Even if I don't agree with their political views, I still think that death is a terrible thing.
Wow, these views are great. What are your opinions on the ongoing Vietnam War?
I hate the war. North Vietnam is trying to take over South Vietnam. That's completely the opposite of everything that I go for.
Oh, I think that it is horrible. Right now, people are fighting over precious land and space that we should all share together, and it just help grow and help the earth, where instead we are just destroying the environment both at home and abroad. These things need to stop, and they need to stop now.
I agree with Adam. This war is going against everything that I believe in.
Now, on a more lighter note, we have the new Star Wars series coming out. Are you guys excited for that?
Are you kidding? I'm going to be the first one in line. A group of rebels breaking away from a large, I guess, dictatorship kind of government. That's exactly what I like.
Adam, who has time to dilly-dally watching space movies while there are major problems going on in the world? Not me.
RT that one out.
With the recent rise in the pollution in our world, we have recently discovered a hole in the ozone layer. Any thoughts?
Finally! Honestly, I've been waiting all night for this question. There are serious problems going on. No one realizes the extreme results and consequences that's happening because of the pollution and the industrialization our entire globe is going through. We need to stop this horrible things happening to the ozone layer because it's diminishing the environment as a whole. We as a population need to group up and do things like recycling and other environmental things to help our environment and our globe as a whole.
Claire, going off of what you said, we need to come together. But the genders are not equal. So how would we do that?
I don't think that matters right now. We need to save the earth in order for people to live in this earth. And if we don't have that first, I don't know if we can do anything else.
But is it worth saving if it's not equal?
I think we need, sorry Frank, you were trying to get in?
Yeah, as long as I benefit economically and keep my seat in Parliament, I could care less.
Well, this is a white male for you.
Ellie, you said come together, but why would we want that? Groups should have their own individual thoughts and opinions on things, not one massive idea.
But,
Adam,
oh, go ahead.
please.
But if one group is trying to exclude another group, is that really what you want? Because then those groups can't have their own beliefs. What we're saying is we need people to work together in order to have a beneficial impact on the earth. I'm saying that needs to be about the environment because otherwise we're all going to die anyways. So we need to do something. Frank, it seems like you have something to say.
No, I'm just conveying my opinion to the audience.
Do you want to put it into words for us?
I already did. As
Okay.
long as I keep my seat in Parliament and benefit economically, I could care less.
We have serious problems to deal with.
Well, it looks like that's all the time we have for today. Please thank our guests for joining us, and that's it for today.